G'day guys and welcome back to The Exchange here for our round 10 wrap up of the Barossa and Gawler Women's Footy Show. Aisha, every week I come here excited, we jot our notes, we have about a quarter of an hour chin wag before we get on air because there's so much happening.
So much happening, and I can't believe it's round 10 already. Like, these weeks are flying by.
Absolutely, they say time flies when you're having fun, and we're having so much fun. We're going to jump straight in, but as always guys, a massive thank you to our sponsors. Don't forget to get around these guys as we're heading into the last half of the season. Ash, we're going to jump straight into our Rams home loan good news story of the week. Ash, we were doled up, couple of champers last night. We headed along to Central District's footy clubs, best and fairest counts for the women's teams. And look, that's who our Rams home loan good news story of the week goes to, is Shelby Smith. A Gawler Central product, became a 4 times best and fairest winner last night.
Only male or female to be able to achieve 4 best and fairest in a row.
Is absolutely incredible to think about, being able to jump onto a SANFL team, keep up such consistent work. We've seen Shelby in action here for Gawler Central. To be able to see her now thrive in the SANFL W, she's incredible.
She's incredible, and her work rate is just unmatchable.
Absolutely, I could rave all day about Shelby Smith. I think she's an absolute legend as well. Again, she was a premiership captain, grand final best on ground, and now 4 times club BNF. She needs a bigger trophy cabinet. Realistically, I hope Greggy's splashing out. I was giving him a bit of grief last night. Greg Smith, to have a daughter like that. Look, mate, Greg Smith, who it's all about Shelby Smith at the moment.
Exactly.
But again, we all love it. So a massive congratulations to Shelby, and a massive congratulations to all the girls. There was 9 out of 12 of the BNF count who are Barossa and Gawler former players, and a lot of them are coming back now to be able to help out. So really great to see that our girls from this local level are now coming up to the big stage, and they're absolute weapons.
Yeah, they're just killing it.
Absolutely. So we love to see it. So a great wrap up last night. Good to see everyone dressed up, but absolutely incredible.
Can you get the boots back on pre-season?
Absolutely. Again, we can't party for too long, mate. Not too many champers, of course. I'm sure Rexy wouldn't like if we didn't say we got on the waters muchly today, but. All good, we're going to jump into our round 10 anyway. This week we had Williston taking on Newry. Williston kicking 14 goals, 690, keeping Newry scoreless. Big Dad at Freeling. Look, we can rave it. Williston. We can rave every week. But I just think they are a class above, and they have set a precedent for about the last 4 seasons of
They're
being
just a dominant team.
Absolutely, of being able to make finals, and I think being undefeated and going through last year and taking the flag, to come in this season to be just as strong, just as good. Again, credit to Megs, the coach. She's an absolute amazing leader for them. 100%. And again, they just have the best every week. They do shuffle around, they share the ball around as well. But Williston had their best in Lily Bornhold, Liz Wilson, and Shari Wilson. A bit of double Wilson trouble. I do like to see that as well. Liz snagging 5, so she's unstoppable.
Yeah, going to get up there in the leaderboard.
Absolutely. I think she's going to be a hard chase down for the likes of Beck Brading and Hayley Henke, as we saw last week in the goal kicking leaderboard. But look, Yasmin Taylor kicked 3 for Williston as well, so great day out for the Donnies. But again, Newry wasn't sure of their best in Emily Boothie, Madeline Rolak and Renee Richardson as well. Look, Renee's been absolutely detrimental down there for the Tigers. I think, again, this development side for them. She's able to come out. I've been seeing her out at a few country champs training as well, so she's a bit of a class above there to be able to lead that team. Really needed for their development.
Yeah, really important part of that team. So.
Absolutely, and I think it's really good to see Ribbo put a lot of faith into his girls as well.
Exactly.
Seeing him out, being able to watch the game or watch his coaching last week. I know he left it in the hands of Briggy coaching today, and she did an absolute fabulous job too.
She's a great player, great role model for the girls.
Absolutely, they've got the fundamentals there. I think they've got the core leadership group, they've got the coaching staff, and they've got a lot of sideline support as well. Again, Newry up there has been getting behind their girls at a club sense too.
Which is great.
I think over the next couple of seasons, Newry's going to be able to boost numbers, get a couple of their junior programs up and running, and really get some talent.
Great things coming.
Absolutely. But we're going to jump into South versus Gawler Centrals, which happened today as well. South, unfortunately, couldn't get any balls across the line today, but Gawler Centrals kicking 21-16 for 142. Ash, let's talk about a couple of Gawler Central's best, mate. Emma Keys.
Back from injury and BOG.
I don't know, Keezy, the injury mustn't have been something she couldn't bounce back from, which is great. We love to hear it. But Keezy named in their best today after kicking 8 goals as well,
More
which
goals
is
than
amazing.
points today I heard, so
Keezy, amazing, amazing work. But we also had Shannon Murphy and Kayla McInerney Spanner jump in as well, with Spanner kicking 6 and Caitlin Cotter kicking
Killing
4.
it.
Stats at Gawler Central today. But again, we had a really good conversation with their coach Jason, who sends us a message every week. It's really good to be able to talk about these girls.
Definitely.
Obviously, they've come through, they've had a big couple of weeks, again a few losses as well, a few outs. Again, they really miss Keezy. I know she had an injury, went on holidays, all the work, so really great to have her back. And again, Shannon Murphy's at her all-time best. I think Murph's been so dominant the last couple of seasons.
Really important part of the team to have her.
100%, and again, Murph just never seems to drop the ball in the fact that she's there. She has good games, 100%, so it's really great to see them all jump in the best too. Look, Jason, the Gawler Central coach, did say to us, really pump the girls up after a couple of rough weeks, super keen for the last portion of the season.
Watch out, girls.
GC girls are coming in, all right, so we can't wait to see that as well. We love to hear that. Again, it's just after the middle of the season. I think a lot of the teams are really starting to cement their position, really gel well, so really great to see. But again, South had a bit of a tricky hit out today, but Kira, Crowcam, Anya Jackson and Sophia Keane in their best today.
With Anya and Sophia Keno, both under 16, so
amazing.
Great work for them to get into the best, and they're great players, so watch out for them.
Absolutely, and again, quite similar like we talked about at Newry as well. I think a lot of these younger girls getting a gig coming up through the senior programs, I think bit of nerves,
great
and obviously, a lot of them are, a bit smaller in stature as well, coming up from a younger age group, but next season after, this development is going to be detrimental, and the likes of Newry and South.
I'm actually so excited.
Absolutely. Hey, look, South, look, if you ring Aisha enough, she might just put the boots back on by the sounds of it, Aisha. Bit of itchy feet around here. And look, that does lead us into Barossa and Light. I did pull the boots on out there today. All for the likes of Recon for the show, of course. It's all business out here. It's all business out here. But Barossa taking on Light. Barossa kicking 6 goals, 7-42 to Light's 1 goal, 3-9. Absolutely none of those points and none of that glory is on my shoulders, Ash.
Really got one.
No, I had a very quiet day at the track, but that's just how we like it, so I can come on the show unbruised, unbattered, and
she's walking fine.
Yeah, absolutely. But our best at Barossa were Tegan Robbins, Ellie Ward, and Millie Farquhar, who have been in the best the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
really solid girls. Again, coming from Central District Development, they've had a little bit of a higher execution of training and things like that. To be able to slot back into the BLG, they're dominant on the field.
Really helpful having that extra training and just bringing that knowledge out to their teammates as well. So.
100%, and that's mean Robbo was in the forward line with me today. Absolutely sticky hands today. Leather poisoning for Robbo kicking 4. She didn't want to share that around with me either. Thanks, Ron. but look, it's all fun and we do love it. Again, it was really good vibes out in the field today. And again, playing against a team like Light. Light is such a classy team.
Exactly.
Great coaching by Ben and Tess down there as well. And it's really great to see them have a lot of best in. Who was there today? Madison, Sasha and Jazz Ellsworthy as well. Sasha Branson in the midfield.
Dominating.
I went up at a couple of rucks in the forward with her, got absolutely stitched up because, again, Sasha is all class in the ruck. To come in second best there, to ruck all day.
So good.
She's an absolute,
She's
force to be reckoned with. Great ruck for them, and Jazz Ellsworthy was so strong, running into the middle, doing a lot of defending as well. And again, Madison way back in the defending line. Gets looked over, I think. I genuinely think she's an absolute star player, so really great to see her in the best this week as well. Goals for Light was in Dakota Hindlewell as well. Dax did have a good game running around as well. She ran a few laps around a few of our girls, but that's all right. Really, hopefully, see we had Ella Micken out there for Light. Took a massive hit, big contest, and went off into the third, so hopefully fingers crossed she's all good injury wise. Also, Light really missed Beck Brading today.
Such a crucial part of their team.
100% to drop by 5 goals to Barossa. I think this was a game Light really wanted to try to win to cement finals, but again, having a couple injuries, again, Miko during the game, Beck Brading on the sidelines all day today. Really great to see Beck out there encouraging and things like that, but
have her leadership. Hopefully she's back next week.
100%. Look, without that tall forward, I think Light really struggled to get the points across the board. And that wraps up our round 10, guys. And look, you don't get to have a little visit from us next week. Round 11 is postponed because next week we have our country champs happening right up in the heart of the Barossa Valley.
So good.
We're excited. Aish and I were fortunate enough to go away last year across to Whyalla, me as a trainer for our women's team and Aish playing as well. Country champs, such a great opportunity that the SANFL is able to put on to kind of get the best of our smaller local leagues.
It's amazing. Yeah,
how'd
we
you find
went to Whyalla last year, and it was just so good to have all the teams together and actually getting to know the men's teams and the women's and just the support. It's just amazing.
Absolutely.
It's a good experience, so.
And so Country Champs is happening July 8th to 9th at Newryalta and Anguston Ovals. I do know there's a couple of public free buses as well. Make sure you grab your tickets along and you can jump on and off. There's over 300 players in 6 zone teams across multiple age groups, men and women as well. It's going to be a massive weekend of footy.
It's going to be great, and it's not that far away for us.
Absolutely. This is your opportunity to go and have a look at some really good country footy, and there is also a SANFL game being played up at Newry as well.
Central Districts and Adelaide.
Absolutely.
That'll be a good game.
Again, great weekend of footy. Get behind your local clubs as well, up in Newry and Anguston. Get there, support local footy, support country champs. We're going to be there. Come up, say g'day, and we're very excited for that. So, Aish, look, week off next week, we'll be at Country Champs, and we'll see you guys the week after for round 11.